What's up?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Wake and Bake. 1st of September with my Cannon Case. I'm Cannon Dave.
And I'm Groovy.
Happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. Happy 1st of September. Crazy summer's over. It's fucking wild. I'll be honest. Yesterday, so we had to postpone yesterday's Wake and Bake. You might have saw a post on Instagram. If you did, we hope you're able to check that out. Apologize about the Wake and Bake, but we had to do some personal stuff, and we're here right now.
How's she doing?
Waking and baking with you. What'd you say, Groovy?
How's Molly doing?
She is doing better. I eventually passed out finally last night, and then I woke up and she was next to me in bed. So, which was good because because last night I think after you called me, she was crying for about another hour and a half. And then I just eventually my body must have just shut down because I don't remember much after that.
Yeah,
it's you need to sleep.
Take care of family. Yeah, take care of the dog, man. Especially after just losing mine. I mean, I drop everything.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm glad I was able to get her in the vet yesterday instead of the emergency vet because I was trying to get her in at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. yesterday. But
freak out,
that was it was the longest night I've had with her in a minute. I think ever. So it kind of sucked. If you're joining, drop what you're smoking on in the comments. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch. We're live everywhere.
Dabbing some banana cookies by Mitten Can & Co. and True North, 5-star extracts or whatever.
Oh, nice. Actually, I don't see us on IG currently. We'll be up there in a sec.
Probably aren't. Probably fucking not. Gotta get there, dog. A lot of fucking buttons to push.
Tired this morning, my dude?
Something like that.
Yeah, a couple dabs left for the Wojo wax. I'll be dabbing up and taking the berry. Pretty good shit. How was your day yesterday, man?
Time music and shit, dog.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm still getting things set up. Sorry, man.
Oh, you are good. I am gonna roll up some cereal milk here, and first I'll take a dab with you. Some of that Wojo, and then roll up some cereal milk and chill. I wonder if anyone's been out to Arts Beats and Eats. I believe you got there's so much stuff going on this weekend with it being Labor Day at Arts Beats and Eats. You got the Tigers in home. I think the Peach Fest is going on. The Jazz Fest is going on.
Yeah, Jazz Fest for sure. I rode by Detroit yesterday. I was down there for a while. I saw that going on.
Nice, nice. Was it bumping?
Nah.
No. I know
How many
Friday
people are into
they
jazz, man?
Friday they made it all virtual, which is weird because it's supposed to rain or some storm, and I don't think it stormed till Friday night.
They made it virtual on Friday?
Yeah, yeah.
There was definitely people there yesterday.
Yesterday was Saturday though.
Oh.
Yeah, Friday was virtual. Yeah, I saw it on the news, which was interesting. But yeah, cheers, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to our partners, High Nine, Old School Organics, Kinship. Appreciate y'all helping us do what we do here. If you haven't seen them, check them out. High Nine, you can order at I Drink High Nine with a instead of an N, it's a number 9. But MI can of 15 get you a discount, and you can order them in all 50 states. And then Old School Organics and Kinship, you gotta be in Michigan to try that good flour. So check them out.
And also shout out to our newest partner moving forward with us in September, Canopy Extracts. They are joining the squad as well too. And they are working with one of our other partners, Kinship. So shout out. We are building up our team and our fam over here. So again, shout out to
Scotty.
High
If you see
Nine.
that episode too, it's a great episode. You get to learn a little bit more from the solvent perspective. Which that's what I'm starting today off with some solvent. So I dab.
Very nice, very nice.
Dab. Well, I realize, you just dab nothing but rosin every day. It's like $50 a gram. It's like you're just throwing out money when you're already high. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for terps sometimes.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. The cool thing about Scotty is he's actually working with 2 of our partners already. He's already doing collabs with Old School and Kinship. They're going to be doing the Aunt Jemima and the Lilac Cookies, I believe. And there's another collab that they're doing that I'm blanking on as well, too. Which is pretty cool. So we're bringing in, building our team while our partners are building up their team as well, too. You gotta love that. So pretty pumped on it. Thank you to our partners for helping making this work and believing in us.
Yeah, well, let us know what you're smoking on, dabbing on. You said you're gonna burn some cereal milk.
Yeah, I'm about to roll some up right now. I just took a dab of that Wojo's berry stuff you got me. Which is pretty good. Next week is the Big Cloud event. We'll be up out there on Saturday. Groovy's got a performance Saturday night at 5. He is on the stage. So if you are out there, definitely make sure you check out Groovy's set on Friday. Or Saturday, excuse me, Jesus, I'm all over the place. On Saturday, the 7th at 5 o'clock. Groovy will be hitting the stage. It'll be a cool event.
It should be fun, man. I always like the Big Cloud events.
Yeah, they always seem to go off pretty good. There'll probably be a decent amount of people out there, I can imagine. For one of the last probably summer events, then you got the fall coming in. But you got I forgot what events were in the fall last year. I know you'll have this Olympics event. That'll be coming up in a couple weeks, but I'll be gone for that. So we shall see.
Yeah.
What other dabs you got? You just doing live resin this morning?
No, I got some the rainbow pave shit I've been dabbing on.
Oh, okay. That was pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. I've been digging the Wojo wax stuff. If it wasn't for the high price of ticket, I'd probably get that Wojo Olympics. But $400 for 10 grams is just not really worth it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, $40 a gram is like not horrible, but when you're buying that much, it's like, what if you don't like a couple strains? Like, I don't know. So far, it's all been good to me. But
Good morning, telling white lies to black cats. What you dabbing or smoking on this morning? Yeah, I feel that. How you liking your proxy, dude? It's been about a week and 2 weeks almost, or a week now.
I enjoy it. I like it a lot, man. Except for now, it stopped working.
Well,
so that's cool.
Oh, as I say, something awesome.
Great. Yeah, I don't know now. Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I was not trying to jinx that. Wonder if anyone made it out to Arts Beats and Eats. Check out that cannabis tent. If you did, let us know. Always curious how that is. It seemed like last year you only had like one company. I don't know, actually false. I know one company's advertising it pretty hard, House of Dank. And then this year I feel like there's a bunch more companies out there that I'm seeing posting stuff in the.
I don't know. I haven't been online. Unless I go there, I don't care. That's the one thing I love about the event. Like, it's been going on for so long, I'm just kind of numb to it, you know?
Yeah, we were going to it back when it was in Pontiac years ago.
Yeah, I used to work in Pontiac when it was working. But no, yeah, it seems like House of Dank just kind of runs it. I mean, I feel like they just give them a shit ton of money and they just like own it. You know what I mean? It's just all about money when it comes to advertising. They don't care about brand or value. Who's going to pay us the most? Like, no one gives a shit about that when it comes to that level, you know?
Yeah, it's like what Jars does with movement. It's like what Jars
I
does
know,
with
but I'm
movement.
saying like the city's not going to do their research and be like, oh, this is big cannabis. They don't care. It's just a money thing. It's marketing. It's just an ad. They did this the past couple years though with the Smokers Alley and stuff.
It wasn't last year the first year they allowed smoking?
That was 2 years ago, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought 2 years ago they discussed it, but I didn't think they allowed it. I could be wrong though on that too.
Whatever. What's up, T-Dub? What's up, Lux? What's up, CC? What's up, fam? This year looks lit. I might go out today, mostly for the eats. You know, it's kind of funny. I've been debating on going for the exact same reason. I got some friends playing it too.
Oh yeah, who's performing?
My buddy's Opal.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Sean's and Joe.
That's pretty sweet. Ooh, smoking on some Spritzer. Spritzer's a good one, man.
I like Spritzer.
The rosin of the Spritzer, man. Some gas. We've dabbed that many times from Society Seed up here in Michigan.
Yeah, it definitely looks like the stage has stepped up a bunch. I just like I said, my mom's been going to that for so long. I feel like Arts Beats and Eats is kind of just looked at for me as like a family fun event. That's why it's always so funny now that they got cannabis involved. But I'm still feels like a family fun event. It's gonna be hard for me to associate it with like weed and adult and like party. You know.
Well, that's the best part about legalization and normalization, man. Normalizing the plant, you both can be at the same places. You know?
Yeah, but I don't enjoy like as much when I'm around children. You know what I mean? Like I personally, I would rather go to a concert and get high and stuff. Like that's just me.
Isn't the section 21 and up though? Don't you have to be like 21 to be in there?
Yeah, I guess if I was smoking in the smoking section, yeah. Like I've never.
Well, that's what I'm referring to. That's what I'm referring to.
I know it's all new to me. You know.
I mean, last year
if you were just to do it legally, then yeah, I understand. Yes. But I just never been to a concert, even Arts Beats and Eats, when you're at a stage and you don't smell weed. You know what I mean? I feel like every concert I've ever gone to, people be smoking weed. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I understand that they're trying to make it like, hey, you guys smoke over here, everything's going to be legal, but I still feel like people are just going to blaze where they blaze, you know?
I mean, that's what we did last year.
That's what I do everywhere.
No, I know. We thought we were in the smoking area, but we weren't. We just burned up. I just remember lighting joints.
Yeah, I just, you know, and that's the thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, like being at the same event. I just personally, like, I don't know. That's just my own personal thing. Like, I don't know. It has nothing to do with what's right or wrong. If it's there, it's legal. Like, you should be able to use it there, you know? But I just kind of like to be at events. Like, it's like even when you're at, like, DT and you're getting high and shit, and, like, kids are running around like, fuck, I should walk away. Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's not my child. It's not my child. It's your child. Do your choice. But I just try to be respectful. That's all. Also, I'm not trying to have some dude start a fight with me in public because I'm trying to get high. Like, relax, bro. Fuck off. Like, like, I'm just trying to do my thing, my own business. And that's kind of more or less what I mean is, like, sometimes when I'm out in public, I just kind of mind my own business. Sometimes I forget that there's all these rules. Like, even yesterday, I was blazing outside and fucking cop. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I forget that it's, like, illegal. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, unless it's private property, yeah, you can't be smoking. That's the one thing that needs to change with the law because you should, maybe in certain areas you can't, but like you should be able to smoke outside.
I just don't see the big deal. Like, I mean, everyone just, I understand, like, don't hand the fucking joint to a kid. Don't, you know, duh. But, like, if you're just smoking your joint, you should be able to smoke your joint. It's like smoking a cigarette, man. Like, and I get to that accord, there are smoking sections. And the same thing works with cigarettes. But, like, let's be real. People still smoke cigarettes outside the smoking section. Like, almost every airport I go to, there's, like, a smoking section. But people just smoke cigarettes the second they get off that plane. Like, the second they're outside that fucking door. Like, so it's like, I don't know. I guess because I'm so numb to smoking, I don't look at it as a big deal, you know. But I also have respect built into me, you know. Just about how I was raised, where I don't know if you just let the reins loose, would there be that asshole, you know, that's out there like trying to get kids high? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. That's what the rules are made for. They're made for the dumbasses. They're not made for the respectful ones. You know what I mean? Like, laws aren't made for the good people. Like, let's be real here. You know?
Yeah, no, I would agree with you there, man.
You know, that's like saying if you made drugs illegal, no one's gonna do them. Like, yeah, okay. Like, you know, I don't know if I say, you know,
have fun.
Yeah, and somehow for me, I look at it as like, you know, I don't know. I guess family fun events I don't necessarily try to go to personally. There's nothing to do with like even weed. I just not a big family fun guy, you know. I don't want to go where there's like face painting, like in kids music. Like I'm good. There's tons of adult events. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now we got a good comment from Dope. Just went to college football game. They sell alcohol now. Everyone was worried if people would get rowdy, but it's like, dude, everyone was always drunk. Along with what comes one or two more overpriced drinks, which is absolutely true. When you go to those events,
could you not drink at college football?
Not college, no, or basketball. Yeah, they're opening a lot of that up now.
I've never not been shithoused at a fucking college football game. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me because if you've ever been to any college football game, the tailgating is fucking insane. It's even more insane than some pro games. So that literally doesn't even make sense. Like, see, this is why sometimes law and common sense, they just don't go together.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm surprised they're just allowing it now, truthfully with you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm even saying. Like, with cannabis being legal, like, I feel like you should be able to smoke weed at a college. I don't know, man. There's a lot of gray areas when it comes to where and when you should be able to use drugs. But at the end of the day, it's like CC just said, if you're using it discreetly, what does it matter? Like, what does it matter if I'm smoking a joint over in this corner or like in the middle of a crowd? You really think the one person's going to look over and be like, that guy's smoking a joint? It's like, get a life. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with a college football game. If I look over and I see a kid with like a pint, I'm not going to be like, you're not supposed to have alcohol in here. Everyone's wasted. Everyone's shithoused. That is, if you even act like 80% of the people aren't drunk at a football game, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. At least a college football game. Every college football game I've ever been to, I've been like this. Like half in the bag, bro. Like, I don't know.
I mean, for you, yeah, you're at the game. I'm shocked you're even at the game.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go to watch football, but I
No, I know
understand.
you're
But
gonna.
even you, man, like when like remember the pictures of you at the Lions tailgate, like Dave was getting carried upstairs, like. It's just part of
That was Tiger's home
football.
opener. That was
Oh,
Tiger's home
whatever.
opener.
It's just part of sports
But that's a
celebration.
party in
It's
Detroit though
tailgate.
itself though.
But even that's like I guess when I'm so mind blown about this college thing is that it's like it's the same thing as weed in concerts. Like here's your smoking section. Are you fucking serious? People have been smoking weed at concerts for fucking ever. It's the same thing with sports. You think you're all of a sudden like, hey, you guys can't drink. Like what? Like I just can't believe that's even a rule. That's crazy to me. Lux, thanks for bringing that up because like that makes no sense to me. They tailgate at Lions games? Question mark. Like that's my point. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think sometimes we live in like the government and
Actually,
the cities
speaking
want
of
to
the
feel like
Lions
they're
real
in
quick.
control. They want to feel like they're in control and have this smoking section, but it's like you can't control.
If you're outside
people.
smoking, everyone's just smoking. But honestly, speaking of Lions, 7 days out. 7 days out till the Lions start their season. Hell yeah.
Oh, season start.
Yeah, next Sunday night, 8
Hell
o'clock.
yeah. Can't wait.
Sunday's gonna be a fucking riot downtown in Detroit. It's gonna
Can't
be a
wait.
shit show.
We're not Sunday.
Yeah, home opener.
Oh, that's why you were up. That's why Dave was like, Dave, we were talking about the award ceremony for Big Cloud, and he's like, bro, I'm going to be watching the game the entire time off my phone. I was like, so.
Yeah, I don't even know if I even want to stay, to be honest. I might just want to dip. We'll see.
Dave's like, watching football.
They're doing it so late, honestly, with the home opener and it's football kickoff on Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, I got my fantasy football draft tonight. I got the number 1 pick, which I
dude, one of my
hate.
dudes from work was making like an entire. He had like
Mock draft
7
board.
different tabs on an Excel sheet, color coordinated, which ones he wanted, which ones he had eyes on.
I don't
like,
even
holy
do that.
crap,
I don't do
you
any of
guys are
that, and I still do
wild.
pretty good. I made
He
it to the
won
championship
I
last year.
guess.
I made it to the championship, lost in my 1 league, and then my 2nd league, we made it to the semifinals and lost.
Right on.
So, I don't know. People do get into that. I don't have time for that. I'll be straight up honest. I do not have time to be doing a mock draft and all that stuff.
Fins up.
Dolphins. Yo, you guys just paid Tua. Fuck Tua.
What do you mean you paid Tua? That chick?
Tua, their quarterback. No, Tua, the
I was
quarterback.
like, why
Tua
is this chick
Tagovailoa.
stop? Don't bring this chick up, man. I'm like,
I know.
I wish
she'll have her
I
50
wish
fits
she
up there.
would have been famous. I wish she would have got famous from like a podcast or like something more like actually like in a comedy setting because like clearly she does have some jokes in her. Like I've seen a bunch of clips, but because of what she got famous for, it's just so hard for me to take her seriously. Like and like care, like good for her, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like Catch Me Outside chick though. It's like I'm not gonna ever listen to your music because of what you got famous over. It's just like I don't know. Hey, to each their own though, right? It's clickbait.
Yeah.
People like it.
I mean,
love that clickbait. People love that.
American
marketing.
people, everyone got her popular. It's not like people watched the video, people commented on the video and shared it. That's why she blew up. It wasn't, which is hilarious to me. But that she's about to get a fucking reality TV show, so I'm gonna stop talking on that. Yeah, T-Dub, I agree. Dude, Goff's pretty good, man. Caller commentary, Goff is pretty good. But yeah, if you didn't check out last week's episode, we recorded here in the studio at my crib. Me and Groovy reviewed one of the ZA Olympics flavors. I don't know which one. I think it was number 11 or something. And then we also discussed vapes and vape carts, which is something that we could talk about right now, honestly. If we want to bring it up, if we want to talk about something like that, Groovy. Disposable vapes, do you think they're... Well, vapes in general, do you guys enjoy vapes or do you not? Because we were discussing, there's so many different vapes out there now, technology-wise, price point-wise, flavor-wise. And honestly, I've been digging those information entropy rosin vapes. I don't know if you have tried any of those rosins. Those are gas. Straight up gas.
Real quick, though,
Yeah.
before we get too much in the vape, go ahead, prepare your comments or whatever, but I did want to do this because we're at 9:30. I just wanted to do a little dab time. So cheers, y'all.
Nice.
I got mine at 500 this time. Hopefully it works. I think sometimes when the pins don't make connections, you just have to like reset it. But this chamber is way nicer than the original one that I had. But yeah, this rainbow pave has been nice. It's apples and bananas crossed with pave. I really just like pave. I will say shout out to Wojo Wax. I really enjoy that. They have all the information on the box that you want. I think except for like, I think there's like the main terps, but not all of them. But I love that they also have the genetics on the bottom too, because like sometimes I'll lose the box and I still have everything. But cheers, y'all.
Yeah, I do love that. And it's got the breakout of the genetic of the strain, which is even like nice. Because that the berry blackout that I'm dabbing is black blue magoo with huckleberry.
That huckleberry tastes really good.
They are really good. They're really good.
This is also my
I'm about to go grab some water,
pave,
dude.
though.
I got caught.
So
I'm about to go grab some water.
Yeah, what's up? Let us know what you're dabbing on in the comments, what you're smoking on. And then, yeah, as far as vapes goes, Dave wanted to talk about vapes just being like, they wasteful. Do people hit terps? I mean, a lot of people talk about that like the terps don't taste the same as compared to like a dab, like what I'm doing right now. But you know, as tech develops, I mean, we're really seeing a lot of these O2 vape disposables and other things that can hit really well. You know, like I'll even rip some of these O2 vapes, and honestly, it tastes better than some of the wax I get. And like, I mean, we used to see a lot, like I brought that up on the episode, is that I feel like we used to see a lot of carts with like fillers in them and other things, not necessarily a lot, but just other things to make more profits. And I think now you're seeing more and more people go to true wax, the same rosin or the same wax that's in their dabs because it sells. You know, the technology is finally meeting a point where it hits the same. So,
what were you saying? Caught the end of it.
I said somewhat to me. I think in the beginning when people were doing vapes, I feel like that it wasn't necessarily, the tech wasn't caught up, so people were still adding things and putting fillers in there and just trying to do whatever they do to make the cost make sense. You know what I mean? And I feel like now that because people are putting straight live resin or putting rosin in the carts because the tech's developed. So I think a lot of the carts have to do with the tech.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Depending on who you
Agreed. I'm gonna go through some of the comments. Suck for the environment. Fucking love them. That's dope. That's like my biggest thing too.
I mean, that's
CC
okay.
Vapes are perfect for discreetness. That's what I like. I mean, I love bringing them to concerts or a sporting event. Pretty much anywhere you can bring a vape, which is perfect. The AVD vapes, I've heard those are good. I haven't tried. Actually, we did try one. I tried the live resin one you have, Groovy. From you had it when you were here. I forgot what strain it was though. It was the collab. Fuck, you got it at Summer and Smokeout. Was the black one?
Oh,
yeah, that's the AVD tech, the active tech. I really like the O2 vapes for the rosin, man. The Eastside Alchemy, Information Entropy, those just fucking slap.
The Trap House ones that I got.
Yes, yeah, that's AVD. That's active.
This is AVD. Yeah, these hit actually pretty good. And what surprised me about these,
our buddy works for them.
Well, what I will say,
he works for.
The one thing I will say about these though, I don't think they rip as like easily as an O2 vape, because an O2 you can just like sip on it. You know, sometimes this does get a little clogged, but once this is ripping, it lasts way longer than an O2 vape. And that's the one thing I do not like about O2 vapes. I do not like this about O2 vapes. I feel like no shit, they waste quicker than any other cart, any other dab. Like, I feel like I'm just ripping them, and then like 10 minutes later, it's like gone. For me as a dabber, they're gone in like 2 days. So it's like, for me, so this is my big thing about vapes. Like, the problem about vapes is like convenient, sweet. But if they're like the O2 carts and they taste too good, they only last like a day, like or two for me. So it's like, I think they're good for like traveling or like things like that, discreetness. But like if you're actually trying to get longevity, like I feel like the O2 vapes are absolutely horrible for And yes, my Canada bestie, you did miss the sports coverage. I blanked out the best I could, but I'm here. I have to push the buttons. I usually just make
We
Dave
can
full
we can
screen.
always still go back to sports
Oh,
coverage. We know it's
or
Groovy's
or
favorite.
or we don't. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not like anti-sports.
Tigers won
I just
yesterday.
get bored.
Tigers are only 5.5 out of the playoffs. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. See,
And
I-
they-
let me tell
they played
Dave,
horrible
We went
all
to a
summer.
game last season. We were supposed to go to a game this season. We never did. But like, I like going to games. I like playing sports. But when you're like, this guy got traded to the blah blah blahs, and this blah 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 got the blah blah blahs, it's like, you lost me. You lost me, dog.
But the blah blah blahs are really blah 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 this year. Right?
Yeah. Well, dude, like you and JP are the most wild. Like that and that's really what I'm talking about. Like I don't mind sports, man. I like playing sports. It's just for me when it's like, it almost sounds like a. I don't want to say it. It's a lot of drama sometimes. You know, it's a lot.
I'll be going to his house tonight. I mean,
I'm sure you are.
I'll be
Makes
seeing
sense.
Birdo
Morning,
too.
Stace.
He's on my. We got our fantasy draft. 9:00.
Oh, that makes
Such
sense.
a late draft, man. But tomorrow's Monday, so I don't have to work tomorrow, which is awesome. Super
I will
pumped
say
for
the
it.
good old fashioned like buying a square though, or like throwing 20 on a team. That just makes the game fun. Not gonna lie. Like I do like an old fashioned just throwing a square on like a $15, $20 square, or just like $20 on the game, like double your money real quick. Like that's fun because it makes it more adrenaline. Yes. So it's like I get it when you have these people with like 19 different parlays on 7 different phones, pretty much like they're Pokemon going, and they're like, got money, and they're it's like what?
Got a paycheck, and
on my birthday, shout out, I watched 2 of my friends just turn up. I'm not gonna say who, but like they won. It was awesome to see my friends win. Like I didn't. I just turned up. Let's just say like
You
that.
won at life though.
Oh,
that day.
I'm fine.
You got some
I had a
shit.
great time. Groovy had a buzz. I didn't, but I put $40 in and lost it in like 16 seconds. So I was like, maybe
Hell
today's
yeah.
not my day. So I just kept partying.
It was fun.
Oh.
That was fun, man.
Groovy spitting facts. I don't know what I said, but go. Go.
Always spitting
Oh, what's
them
up,
facts.
Adam? I love the flavor of Cookie Monster by Old School, but it hasn't been on their menu. To be honest, we haven't had Cookie Monster. And they're actually our partners, so we'll let them know that it's a shout out. Thanks, Adam. We'll let them know. If you haven't tried, though, I don't know what that
The
tastes like.
Cheetos is pretty good.
What was the terps on that like? You know me, man. I really enjoy the I just smoked it last night. Oh my god. Why am I blanking right now? I'm about to go get the bag. What's the other stuff? It's one of the ones we get
Sugar
every single time.
cones.
Sugar cones.
Sugar
Thank
cone.
you. I was like, we get it every time. I'm like blanking. I'm like, sugar cones. That's one of my favorites. I don't know why. I just love it.
I
more
enjoy
gassy.
that, and also that shit's so frosty. It's like it's rolled in fucking that THCA stuff. That crystalline.
Oh, zebra piss, right? Stace said zebra piss is my fucking jam. That's a good
That's
one.
honestly what introduced us to Old Schools when we tried that
Yeah.
at the High Times
Yep.
Cup
Yep.
3 years ago, and I was like, wow, this is
facts.
some good stuff. Like this actually slaps. And then you find out he's like all organic, and you're like, okay.
Yeah. You know what? One vape I really don't like. They're like pods, almost, and I just have bad luck with them. I'm not saying they're bad tech. It's just they're not the pod ones like the ones that you put in. I'm talking about they're like shaped like almost like a regular USB stick with a rounded edge on the top, because they almost, you have, depending on how you rip them, that's how hard they hit. So if you hit them like too hard, they like hit hotter. Have you ever had these ones where they hit like differently depending on how you hit them?
Mm-mm.
I really doubt that. You're probably just not thinking of the tech I had. But
Yeah.
either way, so some of them, like, it's like the old school legit labs. I know you've had these. That's why I'm just like, whatever. I don't even make a point. My whole
Does
point
the
is everyone
terps
listening
burn
at-
though? The terps kills it at the end.
And that's what
though,
I was
those
trying to say.
pods.
So when you burn these ones that like depend on your temp, unless you lightly hit them, they burn. I've had many like this. I've had different types of them. But I think the idea is like, oh, you can take a ripper if you want to take a ripper. You can take a nice light terpy hit if you want. But the thing is, most people don't think like that. You know, most people just rip the vape. Most people just hit the vape. You know, it's why the 510 presetting thing worked, because you could just hit it however you wanted to, and that was the temp it burned at. So whenever I get those texts that have like that, almost like if you rip them harder, they burn. You rip them soft, they hit nice. Some people like them. I just personally don't. I just wanted to throw that out there because I've just run into that tech a couple times in my life, you know. And I say the old school, like, you know, like legit lab ones. I know they changed their tech, so it's just it's like a lot of learning when it comes to cart technology. You know what I mean? Like it's consistently evolving.
So many different ones. Yeah.
It's just always evolving, man. Like
just imagine where we were years ago. It was only 5'10" thread
like,
seam.
and you're not lying. These ones do rip. It's just that sometimes they get clogged. So.
PVDs. The razzle dazzle. That's right, with the cheetah piss, the piss genetics. That's funny. On IG.
Stay said, I've been seeing a bunch of pictures of oxidized and gross carts coming from Humblebee. Vapes are hit or miss.
Okay,
Yeah,
I haven't tried Humblebee, honestly.
And that's the big thing we talked about on the episode was just like the waste. You know, that was the one thing I brought up, and it's really mainly with disposables. I mean, you still waste the 510s, but like that's what a third or 25% of the waste that this is. And then someone commented on our IG that just wanted to bring this up. Shout out Grundle, Rhythm DJ like a mug. He brought up a good point. That first person that comes up with this, a recycling version of this, or a way to recycle these, money in the bank, dude. Like,
yeah, I saw that. That was
this
a great
is what
comment.
we need to do. We need to R&D this, you and me. Like, Green Empress Garden, what's up, fam? How you doing? She said, I still feel like 510s are a waste. I'm not saying they're not. I just, when you compare like size and density and weight, I feel like I don't know. I feel like you're wasting less, and you're absolutely right. You're probably, I'm probably wrong. But like, I feel like it would be even nice if I could like take apart the parts that were recyclable, and then you could just take out just the cart part. Actually, that's a good idea. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you need to get rid of. If we could just dispose of the shitty stuff with the wax and the rest of it could be recycled, like, that's money. You know?
Yeah, it'd be good. I think that is the one thing that is the worst about the vapes is just the waste of it. Other than that, I think for the most part, they're pretty good as long as you're not putting those fake terps into it. And like the botanical ones. What?
CC just put something funny, made me laugh. Obviously, I like started coughing mid breath there. He put
I see it. I see the comment. That's a great.
He put I bought a
I don't know what you
tire
put in
for
your lungs,
$10.
man.
What did I put in my lungs? You know, and that it just made me laugh because that's where we're at in Michigan too, though. Like, if you really look around, like $10 carts are like about what you're paying. Maybe like maybe $15 for disposal with live resonant. At max, like cart prices have dropped a lot, man. Like, it's just that if you want to pay for the rosin or you want the O2 carts, because those companies have to pay more, you're probably spending $40. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy how much these prices have gone. Like, even these Trap House ones, I think they were like 3 or 4 for like 55 or something. Granted, I got this, shout out CISO, I got this part of a gig, but
yeah. Remember when like Element back in the medical days was like 3 for $100? No, or was it?
Some like 3 for $100 was a big price for a while. But again, like, just the fact that you can get these cheap, and this is like a pretty decently tasting cart. Oh yeah, it does say that AVD right on the bottom. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah,
no, but they're nice, and like the fact that you don't waste. I mean, I'm curious how rosin would be in these, you know, but I don't know. I feel like
got a comment on.
Go ahead.
We got a comment on IG. If you can only choose one, flower or vape, what would you go? And that's for anybody in the comments as well too. Obviously, me would be flower. I could not.
Not a bad one, Mike Ain't a Bestie.
I would have to do flower. I love the taste of flower. That's why I smoke so much.
Comment.
But I mean, I have been smoking more vapes though recently, especially the rosin ones. So, but flower would be my choice all day, every day. It is less. It's probably more healthy for you to do the vape, I would think, because of the flower. You're not smoking the
No, I don't know.
I still
what
think
I
my
would
flower's
say.
pretty healthy. My stuff's like all organic. So I go with my
I
flower.
just feel like you'd pick flower without even like. I don't even really. You just pick flower.
I know. I'm trying to look at it both ways and not just go straight flower, but it's just.
See, this is the thing. If I had to choose flower or vapes, and I never did one or the other again, I would choose flower if I could still dab. Like,
They're two.
'cause
That's two
I
different things, though. We're talking.
okay, but that's all I'm saying. I just want to make a point here because if I had to choose like concentrates or flour, it's concentrates all day. But when it's
Well,
vapes
yeah, that makes sense
or
for you.
flour. You know what I mean? Because it's tough, and that's even tough for me because like I would much if I had to choose only to ever smoke one product again, and my only choices were flour or vape, I might choose vaping because like I like concentrates. Like I don't know. That's a tough question. I like that one. That's why I even brought it up on all the things. So,
Damn, I like dope goes vape. Too limited on where I can consume flour.
See,
But see, and
that's why I
what
said it's
hate,
tough.
and
That's a tough decision. I can't best you with the chat or with the question.
I prefer the flour.
Or my content bestie.
Green Empress Garden, LOL right, concentrates all day. The Wolf goes, love my I don't know what that vape. Yeah, I can't say the beginning of it. So
Satire Werewolf.
That's all I got.
Oh,
there we go.
Werewolf.
Cool.
My man says the Wolf. That's like calling you a VE. Like
I'll actually take that. It's better than Canada. I mean, I've been called Canada before, so like I'll take
R.I.P.
VE.
Rick.
VE sounds pretty cool.
Oh, man,
shit, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, hi, still pretty
Dave
tired.
Slept like 2 hours in like 3 days. Like, listen, like that's why we had to take tomorrow off. Dave's like, I've slept about 30 minutes, dude. Like, I was like, bro, what? And he told me what's going on with Molly. I was like, yeah, man, this isn't gonna be a great stream if you're like, delirious either. So,
no, dude, it was rough. And then
you gotta take care of fam, bro. You gotta take care of it.
But then on top of that, I didn't get to
worried.
sleep. I slept for 30 minutes in the afternoon, and I was up until pretty much right when you called and woke me up last night.
Thanks, Stacy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I love this little proxy thing, especially now, because like for the podcast, check it out. Double fisting. Oh yeah, I don't even got to put down my mouse now, like how I used to. I don't know.
Can't hate, man. Can't complain.
No, I was literally. I was doing something. Why? I usually dab, and like I was like, usually when you take a dab, it's like a whole process. Now it's just like one handed, like you keep moving. You know what I mean? It's all good.
I'll take a dab with you.
All right, it's dab time. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this comment up though, flower vapes, because I'll put it back up. I thought that was interesting, but I gotta put up the dab time.
I do think though, eventually, flower needs to be able. You gotta be able to consume outside, because like in New York, you can consume.
Yeah, because it's a stupid charge. Yeah, it's not a stupid charge. It's not a stupid charge. It's it's a charge to get you in trouble, to get cops the right to get you in trouble, right? It's one of those charges. It's like smell being probable cause. Like if you can't prove that person's high and all you got is smell, you're clearly reaching.
That is absolutely true.
It's one of those laws that's almost like just to get you to be doing something illegal. And I hate those laws because those are a lot of times like, oh, hey, your tail light was out. Oh, and then you got caught with a weed on you. Oh, and this just becomes a bunch of charges. So dumb. Those charges are like baiting charges. It's like if you could do your job correctly and you were actually putting people in jail who deserve to be, not petty charges, maybe it would make more sense.
Dude, the smell for probable cause is like the easiest thing to get flicked with anything. Once they smell it, they can just search you. That's what I meant. Search. Once they smell it, they can search. That's the whole point.
Yeah, they look at us like we're just fucking money for them.
That's why hopefully in time, like, smell gets away. What state doesn't have smell? I know one of them got rid of it. Was it Arizona? That doesn't use smell as probable cause?
What'd you say? Sorry.
I think Arizona, I could be wrong though, doesn't have probable cause for if you smell like
I'm not sure. I know there is a couple states that is not probable cause anymore because we've talked about it.
And I know New York, you can smoke in public in certain areas. Which, like, if you can smoke there, you should be able to smoke everywhere.
That's weird. IG just froze for a while. Well, we're back. I don't know if IG froze for everybody.
CC goes, it'd be nice if flour wasn't destroying our lungs. Dope, take the chlorophyll right out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'd be on IV if it was kosher. If we were if it were kosher. The government's purpose of existing is kosher living.
We got some good comments. It's a definitely a good question. I'm actually I thought I would see mostly everybody with flour, but concentrates
Dude,
vapes for show.
yeah, man, it's a different world, man. I think like, back when we all smoked flour and all you had was that poop soup, and all we had were shitty edibles that tasted like
Poop soup.
no shitty edibles that tasted like straight up like you were eating dry herb. Like people didn't die. We didn't even dialed things in yet like 15, 20 years ago, right? Like we were just happy to be getting high. Like we enjoyed smoking weed,
Bro,
man.
you know
I
how
was
excited
totally
we were with
fine with
Brown
smoking.
Reggie's?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was just happy to find this mentality that I got now from weed. And, like, maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. But, like, for me, weed has helped me, right, in my own ways,
Absolutely. You want to know like what it used to be like, bro? When the dealer would say you'd be waiting, I'll be there in an hour and a half, and you showed up actually early, and you got your product, and you actually got a hold of your dealer. Now you can go to any corner and pick it up. Remember, you'd have to at the end of your batch, you'd have to be like, all right, better get some now because I only have this much to last. You have to literally pre-plan it. Like, all right, I got a half ounce. This will be this. Break it down, and you're like, all right, gotta call my dude up. Like, oh my gosh. Remember going to the I do you know how many times I got shorted? I was shorted or hooked up on different product back in the day. Like and nowadays it's just pretty much like
you get what you pay for.
You're buying a gram. You get a gram, you get a gram.
For. Oh, you know what? It's the Satire Werewolf. Thank you for commenting this. I can't pull this up because it's on IG, but I really enjoyed this. It says, I mainly consume RSO or FECO, but love dry herb vaping for amazing flavor. You couldn't have even done some of this stuff 20 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you could have done RSO. But, like, to be able to vaping high-quality flavor, I just think it's interesting to me that how far we've come because now people consume in ways that, like, I don't even consume. Like, I don't herb vape, and I don't consume a lot of RSO because of my access to it. And that's the main way you consume. Like, that's I guess that was my whole point. We're in an era now that, like for my sister, she only vapes here and there. Like, and that's it. Like, you know how different that is to me? Like, I love smoking weed and, like, with friends. Like, when I'm in a group, I really don't like taking... I know some people will just put half grams in dabs and just pass them around. Like, I just like one-hit dabs, flavor, personal dabs. But when I'm with people, man, I like rolling up honkers, rolling up donuts. Like, and then when I'm by myself, I just take one little baby dabs. Like, and that's how I blaze, right? And I think that's what I love about cannabis now is everyone's consumption is different. And unique.
So true, man. We've evolved. Satire Wolf said I was able to quit 5 15-milligram oxys RX a day with cannabis.
Man, oh yeah, man, dude. I'm not gonna. I had a pill problem, man. Like I mean, was not prescribed, but I was self-prescribing myself Xanax, and then I fell down the road of oxys or codones, fucking Vicodin, morphine, Adderall.
I think that was a pill.
Any pill has been out my nose. Like, let's just be real here. Like, I had a real issue when I was like older teens, young 20s. So trust me, cannabis saved my life. Without cannabis and music, I don't know. I wouldn't be as happy. So without this podcast and too, but that
Green Emperor's Garden says I was able to get off methadone with RSO.
You know what? I'm proud of you guys. You guys are getting claps. I'm proud of me too. No.
Facts, man.
Gotta be. So yeah, and that's the thing. Cannabis helps a lot more than it hurts.
Absolutely does.
So
absolutely does.
Shout out RSO too, man. RSO is amazing drug.
Let's talk about RSO. Should I make? I wonder if I should make some RSO.
Just slop some RSO all over your gums. I like how Berto says, "What's up, Dave?" Oh, no, he commented me earlier. Like I was going to say, he just says, what up to you? I'm like, cool, dog. That's what's up, dog. That's cool.
He goes, you're vaping right now with the wax pen. I love it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I literally have nothing but concentrates.
Hey, you with JP?
By me, my man. It's like, this is me. Like, I like concentrates. Like, if I'm by myself, I'm like, unless it's at the end of my day, like, I'll be, like, it's like yesterday. I will go outside and smoke a joint and relax. Like, it's just my moods, man. Like, I got to be in certain different
Green
parts of
Emperor's starting. Let's
cannabis
talk.
unlock different parts of me, right? Some make me a little more relaxed. Some make me do a little bit more. So, it's so I like to enjoy in different ways. I don't really have like a one way I enjoy. Like I still eat edibles. I
ate
like it
3
all.
last night.
You ate 3? What size?
Yeah,
How many
dude.
millis?
I was like, I need to sleep. I was getting.
That's why Dave's like, I don't know why I passed out. You ate 3 edibles last night, Dave. That's why you passed out. He's like, oh, by the way, there were 50 million.
Dude, you know what sucks when you're so tired and it's like mid-afternoon, it's so bright out, and I'm like, dude, it's 1 o'clock. I slept for about probably, like I said, 30 minutes, and I got up and couldn't fall back to sleep. Couldn't fall back to sleep.
Bro, I'm sorry.
That was the worst. She's in here right now, just staring. Oh, Molly.
Molly, that's a girl. You want to put her on cam? Just put her on cam, man. No, you don't want to see you. I want to see a dog. Oh, Molly, she's okay. Hey, baby. She can't hear me.
Molly.
Hey, Molly. Oh, baby girl. Here she
You
is.
You feeling better? Yeah.
Look at her. She's like, I'm all right.
She appreciates all the love and support.
Oh, yeah. No. See, this is why we delayed yesterday, because she was hurting. We got to take care of our fam. We always take care of our fam. Anyone else got dogs or cats out there too? Because I love the cats too. Now, definitely took me a little bit to grow on the cats, but I got.
You were just on TV.
You're famous. You're famous.
Too funny. Yeah, no. She got her shot, man. They gave her 2 shots, tested her for a bunch of shit, and the bumps on her head like went down like instantly. Then they came back last night a little bit, but yeah.
Shout out Stevie B TV. No, it's great to hear. I've never heard of this. RSO helps with my sciatica pain for a while. I've never actually heard RSO helping with sciatica pain. So sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm so happy about Molly not being.
No, that's good
stuff.
to know.
Like trust me, I've been worried about Molly. That's my my niece. I don't know what else I would call it. My dog niece, my niece.
Yeah, you're about to be watching her soon, man.
My dog.
It's September 1st, dog. 19 days. Sorry.
Hell yeah, fiercely fighting. That's what I'm talking about. Got a house full of cat animals. That's how going to my parents' house.
19.
I have an abundance of cat and dogs. An abundance. We're not even giving you a number.
Dude, pets are just the shit, man. I just love pets. Dope's walking his pug right now. Pets are the best.
Love them.
They're just always so loving, man. When you're down,
I think what's beautiful
there.
too about pets, not to get them too long of a rant. But I will compare it to cannabis because I'll make an analogy. They both show you more of who you are, whether that's a good thing or sometimes a little bit of a darker thing or a great thing. It just shows you more who you are, and you're consistently learning. If you let your dog teach you, they're like, hey, maybe you are a little too tense sometimes, and they like let them show you. Like they'll show you a lot about yourself. Same thing with cannabis, you know. If you get high for that first time and you're not comfortable in your head, you're gonna be thinking about it. You know what I mean? It's like
that's true.
So, anyways, sorry, I got a little off topic there. Just want to say that.
No, man, no. That's they brighten up the days. Trust me, love them.
Yeah.
They're the shit. They're the shit. I got to take her for a dub later too. I think I'll do that.
I love how you can't even say walk anymore.
I can't because she's staring right at me. She'll just jump off and be crying.
Weed run it. We'll run it. First off, that's a cool name. Can't wait to see y'all this weekend at Big Cloud. Oh yeah. Let's just shout them out too. We talked about it earlier, but if you actually want to hang out with us and shit, we will be at Big Cloud this weekend over on the west side of Michigan. I am playing a gig at 5 p.m. doing DJ thing with the sax and the keyboard, guitar, sax and a guitar. Forgot the guitar.
Yes.
Super pumped. It's only my 3rd time bringing it out. Pretty dope. And then we'll be around all Saturday and Sunday, just bopping around. Dave entered some flower. We might be judging some other stuff that isn't flower, because obviously we can't judge flower now. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Shout out that Blue Boo. Blue Boo? What did I just say?
I don't know. You just
Blue
destroyed
Bang.
the name of it. I don't even
Blue
know.
Boo.
I'm kind of upset.
I mean, Blue Boo kind of sounds good too. Blueberry Bang Bang. What's it called? It's like pictures of me like Blue Boo, like from Mario, the ghost. It'd just be like a Blue Boo. But what were you? What the hell is it called? Blueberry Bang Bang, right?
There you go. No,
I
it's
thought it
called
was
Blue
Bang Bang, and then I said Blue. Forget it. I'm out.
The Boo Boo. It's Boo Boo's because it's trash.
Oh no, where is Kyle?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What if
Um,
Kyle right in the chat out of nowhere just trash? I'd be like, whoa.
I'd be let's go. Birdo, trade the first overall pick for $100 to JP.
Oh my God, we're talking sports. We're back here. How do we get
Well,
here?
he's asking who we picking first. I go,
Are you guys
oh.
on their team? You guys like on a team?
Yeah, me and
together?
him split again. I was like, that's cool.
Oh, see, that's fun too if you split with your homie too, because then it gets a little bit of like a game.
It's like a
with your buddy.
$200 buy-in, and then you win like $50 for high week every week, so you can recoup that money real quick. And then if you place first, like it's pretty good payout, honestly. Last year we did really good, so but we'll see. Drafts tonight. Probably take Christian McCaffrey.
That's what I was thinking too.
I know you were, dude. I know it. I knew it. I know it.
That's you almost took the words right out of my mouth, bro. I almost finished my sentence, bro.
Damn.
That's romantic,
dude. Next year, I'm gonna get you in a fantasy league. And
maybe in your fantasy. You got me to do the other thing. I do the other thing.
You do March Madness. He's done a bracket with. He won one year. Actually,
I got third or second. So whatever.
Yeah, there you go. It was second. You didn't place first, but you still got money. You got money, is what
Pure
I mean. Because I
luck,
paid
baby.
you out.
All in.
It's fun though. You get that adrenaline.
No,
adrenaline rush
it
during
does.
March Madness.
That's what I was
love
saying
March Madness.
earlier. It's like throwing money on a game. It's not necessarily like me going, "Oh, I'm gonna win this 20 because Stevenson's gonna pass it to Johnson and they're gonna make the 3-point." Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That was horrible. But like even for me. But it does just make it more fun, right? It's like even like when you're like, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes even like families will gamble. We'll throw like $5 and then everyone will get dealt like card for poker. And then we'll play all night and the winner will win like $30. You know what I mean? Like it just makes it more fun in those little ways.
No,
It
it
gives you that
does.
adrenaline feeling, right? What gamblers are purely addicted to.
The adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Let's be real.
CBG
here, man.
patches.
Casinos
Where can
are
you
fun.
find those at?
CBD patches. That's cool.
CBG. I would love to try something like that.
Oh my God, like a CBN patch? Dave's whole arm is just CBN patches. I'm trying to sleep. Hey, you gotta
And
stop.
CBG from my gut. Like, let's go.
Just on his gut. CBG would be great.
Dude, it would be. It would be. It would be nice to see more.
Some Colorado dispos have them.
Really? That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Now I kind of want to fly out to Colorado.
I'm catching up. I got diagnosed with RA. I'm not familiar with what that stands for. Full body cannabis allows me to function as a human being. Well, see, this is why I love just talking to the community and really even like learning why we're all here and why we just love talking about this plant so much. Because sometimes it is hard for people to understand unless it's healed you, you know. Because I watched this comedian yesterday and he kind of made that joke that every pothead will just be like, no, you're paranoid. You just didn't smoke the right strain. And then going on to tell a joke that, like, you know, you never seen an alcoholic been like, hey, maybe you should have just tried Michelob Ultra. You know, maybe you wouldn't have lost your license. Like, it was like just the whole stupid analogy. But that is kind of a good point. Like, cannabis people, like, really love cannabis because it helped them, you know, because it helped us. Like, so we want to show that it can help people, you know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know. Always show the love. Always talk about how much you love.
Green Emperor's Garden is starting CBG and THCV seeds this indoor season from Hoku Seeds. It'd be interesting to try
about
some of those.
THCV. I don't really. I got to do my research. I don't know much about it, but isn't it the one that's supposedly like 100 times stronger than THC, so it hits you like really hard? Isn't that what THCV is, or am I incorrect? Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I thought. I know CBG is supposed to help with like, you know, other things like inside.
Mary's
the gut.
Medicinal has CBG patches.
Yeah, I thought they did. CBN. I know they had CBN.
Okay, I
CBD
don't ever
stuff.
see their shit when I go to Dispo, but I'm always not really looking for it. I guess
I haven't seen them in a while. That's a good point. I'll be honest. I didn't know if they were around. I haven't seen them in so long. But sometimes what it is, man, it's access, right? It's like why even some people can't get access to some of our partners, right? It's sometimes just hard to get in dispos because then there is that gatekeeping of whoever's at that dispo. You know, like there is a lot of like,
There's a lot of business. You know, you don't just walk up to a dispo and be like, hey, I got weed. And the dispo's like, sick. We'll buy your weed. Like, that's not how it works. Like, it's a business deal.
Yeah,
like,
no.
everything, like, people are out there making sales, and it's very hard for some of these salesmen. You know, sometimes. Depends product and where. Hey, what's up, morning, Ralph Wiley? No, this camera helps with stomach and sugar and diabetic patients. Okay, so I'm mixing it up with something else because I know there was something else that there's like a THC something that was supposed to be super strong. I haven't tried it, so. Well, that's even better. If it helps with sugar and diabetes, like, wow, if it could reduce something to do with those, that would be amazing. Holy crap.
Let's go.
Could you imagine cannabis is the cure to diabetes? Like, wow.
Cannabis is the cure to a lot of things, I bet. In the future, we're going to find out.
Yeah, when more research gets
very
done.
Good. Maybe not good. Yeah, I mean, we're about to open up like all this federal research, state level research. We're actually going to be able to test some shit. Imagine what other cannabinoids we find out are good with stuff in the future. And just wait till more breeders start breeding for more specific like cannabinoids.
Oh, hell yeah, Stevie. That's what's up, fam. He said he's going in on some Wojo and the Puffco. Boom. Samesies.
That's what I was doing. I was showing up mine. I'll take a dab with you. Dude, you know it's already 10. We're already over our time, which is crazy because I felt like that flew by.
Dude, I looked at it 9:20 something. I thought it wasn't even 9:45 yet. Oh, shit. Well, we got to do a dab time. Hold up.
Yeah, we have to do one more dab before we dip for sure. We just can't end it like that.
Yeah, I just didn't even realize what time. Well, you know what? We're on a wrong day, so we'll go a little longer. There's no real rule. It's Sunday Funday. There ain't no damn rule.
He pulls it out. I love it. I remember when I was in my 20s, Sunday Funday was like a thing. I was
a
like,
reason to
Sunday
get drunk in the morning. That's for me. Oh, I don't know. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. For me, it was a reason to get drunk in the morning time. Sunday Funday. It's like when I first found out Wake and Bake, and I was like, every day's a Wake and Bake. I mean, like, see, here we are. Shout out Paul. You know who you are. You reached out when I went through some loss recently, actually. So shout out Paul. I should have told him that. I should have told him to pop in. I really should have. But I was dealing with loss, so I was like, thanks, man. Bye. It's like, but yeah, man. Without Paul introducing us to the Wake and Bake, like, I mean, like, this is funny. But that sometimes you got to treat yourself.
Eventually,
like, in this life, man, you got to make a reason because sometimes there's always a reason to save. There's always a reason not to, but sometimes you got to make a reason to do something because, like, you got to get out there and live, man. You regret time, you regret things that do with time. The money, like, I mean, sure, it does suck. I'm not saying it doesn't when you don't have money.
Money comes and goes, man.
Yeah,
memories,
time
man.
back.
Those can last a lifetime.
Yeah,
that's probably like a Hallmark card that I just read.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I was watching Mr. Deeds yesterday.
Oh, Mr. Deeds great. That's a great.
Such a good movie. You know, I was just like staring at TV, looking through, just watching something. Like, oh, this is a good movie again. I haven't seen that in so long.
The Blackfoot.
I know.
So gross. I love that. So stupid. Very, very sneaky. You underestimate the sneakiness. Oh, dude, I can quote most Adam Sandler movies. Probably start to end. It's not good. Like I love it.
I know. You can't watch anything with Groovy with it. I swear to God, we were trying to watch Waterboy when we were up north. Nope, he's talking the whole time. I'm like, dude,
because I say the quotes like because I hear the jokes before they come in my head, and I'm like, I love this movie. Like, listen, I love film. Like, I mean, I do music and stuff too. Like, I love music. I love art, but like, I thought I was going to be in cinema. I thought I was going to do something in film for the longest time. And then this music thing just kind of happened. Same thing with the podcast. Like, you know, so I still have a deep passion for like storytelling and art like that. And it's just kind of fun for me to enjoy because I don't do it anymore. But
no, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. We actually got a cool comment here from Dope. Makes you think here. I know my answer. I'm curious if research found that cannabis was unhealthy for you, like legit something bad is in it. Would y'all still consume?
Fuck yeah. I mean, dude, I like how weed makes me feel, man. I don't do things because I think society tells me it's right or wrong, man. That's not who the fuck I am. Listen. Like, because
then he goes, I still eat McDonald's and drink soda. I mean, drinking alcohol is still technically not that great for you.
Before we forget again, though, I'm going to say cheers here on the dab. Do one more dab with y'all.
Dab.
So, and then, but yeah,
Sugar
man, like
is
it's
horrible.
for me, it's up to
The
like,
sun could be bad for you if you're not putting sunscreen on. You know.
dude, everything can be, even working out can be bad if you did it 7 days a week and you're like, I'm not big enough, and you're taking steroids. Like everything can be habit forming. It's all about self control and controlling those habits. You know, it's coming out of being an addict from pills. Like all it is being able to teach yourself that stop. I don't want the next one. I don't need it. Like that is so hard. That was so hard for me. But if you can just get that, like that's the power of your life is self-control, because there's temptation everywhere you go.
Cheers.
But if you're not strong enough to go against that, then you're going to have bigger problems than just weed or just whatever.
Yeah, because you'll abuse anything then. That can be from.
We're in a consumer nation in
sugar.
America. We're in the world. We're made. They want us to consume. Look at marketing. Look at ads. They want you to, because someone makes money off it.
That's right. I mean, Berto even said it. Everything is bad for you. I mean, pretty much a lot of things right now. I mean, a lot of the stuff that our Food and Drug Administration, FDA, a lot of our food's bad. Like you look at Europe, they ban a lot of the stuff we have. I mean, didn't California just ban like red dye, yellow dye or something? It's like Skittles, like certain flavors of stuff because it's bad.
Who did?
I thought it was Cali or something. They're putting something through. I'm be honest. I think I'm allergic. Like I really can't have too much.
Too much
Shit,
what?
not good. Red dye.
Oh yeah, you will literally explode. Like yeah, but that's different. Like you actually have health issues with that. Oh, that was a good dab. I really do enjoy this banana cookie. I wouldn't mind this in rosin form. I think it's like sour diesel crossed with something OG. Which I was
Yeah,
like,
this berry blackout
Sunday.
man gas.
But no, man, the thing about consuming, like, I truly think it has to do with self-control, man. Like, anything you can do can be a bit of addiction. Like, I mean, I don't even know. Look at even, like, my favorite example is, like, anyone know the guy who's, like, amazing with fixing things and who is, like, the amazing DIY guy? But then they spend all their money on, like, little tinkering things or tools or cars. Like, anything can be an addiction. Like, it's all about just being, like, do I, you know? So, I think, I don't know. It's like cigarettes, man. Everyone knows they're not good for you, but you see a lot of people still smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, absolutely,
So,
man.
it's not always about. It's like that's my favorite thing. It's like literally like most nurses smoke, you know, because of the stresses they have to deal with. They know damn well what they're doing. Like,
A lot of people still vape tobacco too. Those are a waste too. Those are similar to vapes. Going back to our earlier
oh my
conversation.
God, those are like bricks, though. Have you guys seen those things
I know.
nowadays? They're getting fatter and fatter. It's like the size
dude,
of them is
but-
more cool.
One of my coworkers has one that has 25,000 puffs.
Is that the Geek Bar?
I don't know. It's a fat
you-
fucking brick.
Does it have like
it
it says like it has like digital numbers and like
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Geek Bars are insane. They last like a whole week. Like Emily will get them and like they'll last forever. But they're probably like
25,000
20,
puffs.
30
Have you
bucks.
seen that video on I think it was Reddit or it might have been on IG of the kid and trying the vapes. He tries like 10,000 vapes, makes sure they hit, puts them back in. Tries
Is that the
every
one with
vape.
the pink vapes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
Jim the Two-Man Taylor coat got him. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just catching up with all the comments. Everything is bad for you. Moderation, yeah. Or night. Oh my God, dude. I will say the nitro cans walking around, dude. It's getting crazy. Listen, that nitro stuff coming from the rave community, bro. It's always been around. Gas has always been around. Like I did nitrous. I did a long time ago. Nitrous has been around, but it was like. The accessibility is scary. Like you said, the walking around with canned shit. Dude, like, I mean, again, to each their own. I'm never going to judge someone for doing drugs, you know what I mean? Because I've been in my own head and in my own problems and my own party times, you know? But that accessibility to that shit's crazy, man. It's like when that store exploded like a few months ago we reported on, you know? Or, I don't know. Man.
Yeah, that was right by the crib.
And like even one of my favorite like rappers right now, like I just found him and like I love his music, but then you start watching him and you realize how much he's doing cash. Like, bro, like slow down. like I don't know. Gas is just I don't know.
You're gonna have no brain.
Makes me a little
cells
uncomfortable. Yeah, dude. I mean, you're literally just
You
starving
literally
your brain
suffocate
of
the brain.
oxygen,
So
you
bad.
know, and it's I don't know.
Not
And
good.
that's why I said I'm not ever gonna say like don't do it. Like get people should party, like you want to party sometimes, but I think you gotta moderate yourself, man. You can't be doing a bunch of nitrous and not have a bunch of side effects. Like even for all the drugs I've done and all the shit I did before I got sober with weed, like I think sober-ish with weed, that shit just never felt right. Like only a handful of times I did it, like I felt like I'm like, gotta be careful, man. It's very dangerous, and I just feel like now it's getting more accessible to like the mainstream. People are just like buying them. Like I saw a video. I was watching, I think, Andrew Callahan recently, and some video, or I think it was Andrew Callahan or Brandon Buckingham or something, and a bunch of dudes just like cheersed it, and there was like 20 of them just with cans. Like everyone's got their own can now. I mean, that's like going out in the day and finding like a 50-pounder from a dentist. Like this shit's crazy. Like that shit was hard to do. You had to like go to a rave and then go to the after spot and then go to the after of the after spot that was like in a warehouse or in some dude's house or somebody's upstairs. Like right, like these were always sketchy places that you went to. You could just now you can just go buy them, like at the liquor store. Like it ain't nothing, and have like a whole canister. At least when they had to do whippets, like in the Steve-O stuff, like you actually had to whip. There was like that inconvenience of having to like. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. It's a different scene. Again, that's why we love weed, because like no matter what, like that shit's illegal, but people want to make
Just
weed
give
a
it-
big deal to be doing like in public. Come on, get out of
Yeah,
here.
just give me the weed. Just give me the weed.
man. Give me the herb.
I will mention we do have a new episode coming out this Wednesday, 4:20 on Wednesday, and then we will be live next Saturday, 9 a.m. And then we're heading out to Big Cloud. Again, if you're going to be out at Big Cloud, come check out Groovy.
Yeah.
We'll be performing at 5 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah, sorry, we went over today. This was fun.
Yeah, I was figuring we'd
No, wrap it
hop.
for
I got to
sure.
take her out.
No, for take
give her
care of
some
mine.
medicine.
I'm telling you, we were just ranting today. Today felt like
No, it's been
short.
fun. No, it's been
It
a fun
felt
stream, man.
short, so thank
I
you,
appreciate
though.
all the
Yeah.
questions, everyone bringing questions in. I think that was
Yeah.
sweet. So if you guys ever have questions, drop them in the chat. We'll definitely talk about them, or at least try to get to them. Thank you, Dope. Thank you, Mike and Bestie.
Shout out, y'all been great.
Stacy, everybody else in the comments.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Green
Appreciate you all.
Empress, Berto, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everyone's been in the chat.
CC,
Yeah.
T Dub.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna miss.
Yeah, check out the
someone.
episode. We have tons of content on our IG
Yeah,
page. I think
Tiger.
we're getting shadow banned sometimes on some posts. So if you haven't checked them out, go hit the likes. We've been sending them sometimes to you guys in the DMs, the ones that we know are always tuning into us. Because it helps us make the post go a little bit longer.
Yeah. Share, comment. We appreciate all y'all.
Yep. Enjoy the last couple days of
Satire Werewolf.
your
Appreciate
summer.
you
Yeah.
tuning in.
Satire Wolf, thank you. Mother Nature Provides. Yep, I love both those.
out the partners,
Actually,
Neil.
today would be a good day for little microdose, honestly.
Shout out the partners one more time.
Yeah, shout out the partners. High Nine, Old School Organics, Kinship, Cannabis Extracts, and
Old school.
Cannabis Workers Resource,
Oh, I thought you said old school.
and,
All right, cool.
and
Okay.
Old School, of course,
Yeah.
Old School.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Also, we'll be at the. No, that's it. That's
We'll
all I
be
got.
at Big Cloud, but normally we do Wake and Bakes on Saturday. I don't think we're gonna do it live from there, but we will be doing it live from the hotel next week. So, like I said, if you're on the west side of the state or want to talk about Big Cloud, hit me up. Like, let's talk. Let's link up. Let's burn. Let's take some dabs. And normally Saturdays 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Wake and Bakes. Yeah.
Yeah, usually on Sunday.
Groovy music everywhere. If you like sax, EDM, keyboard stuff, My Canna Cast everywhere. MICANNA Cast everywhere. If you want to follow us, support us, we appreciate y'all. And then Canna Dave everywhere. Want to check out some cool ass weed stuff.
Hell yeah. Other than that, appreciate all you. Enjoy the next couple days, and as always, Groovy, we're here to advocate
Educate.
and inspire. Till next time, y'all. Peace.
Listen. Listen.